But here's where it gets very interesting, because this isn't just about taxes. This is about trust. And Mamdani is already breaking it. So speaking of private jets, did you hear what he did right after winning that election? I kid you not. He actually jetted off to a luxury resort in Puerto Rico for some conference with a bunch of, all the big Democrat donors and the like. So this is a guy who campaigned on giving people free stuff, who then is now hanging out with political insiders and lobbyists. Congressman Mike Lawler, the Republican, absolutely slammed him for it. Here's a self-described Democrat socialist who spent his entire campaign demonizing the wealthy, and his very first move as mayor-elect is to live it up at a luxury resort among the wealthy. I mean, the hypocrisy is just beyond breathtaking, but that's what you get with champagne socialists, right? And then to make it even worse, you may have seen this, but Mamdani announced an all-female transition team, and the media initially praised it as historic and wonderful, as they always do. But dig deeper and you find something rather disturbing. The co-chair is a woman by the name of Lina Khan. She's Biden's former FTC chair, who has reportedly significant ties with George Soros' dark money networks. And again, and this is key, she's as Democrat establishment as you can possibly get, which is precisely what Mamdani campaigned against. So much for disrupting the establishment, right? Mamdani's filling his administration with the very same failed Democrat operatives from the de Blasio era, the Bloomberg era, the Biden era. And then, of course, to add insult to injury, Mamdani actually turned around and asked all his supporters for money right after he won. He literally begged his supporters for money to help fund this transition, even though the transition is fully paid for by state funds. Again, the guy who promised free stuff to all his supporters turns around, and the very first act he does is he asks those very supporters to pay up.